We are back at it with some Palworld. Ladies and gentlemen, they just dropped a patch 1.4 for Steam and Xbox patch 1.1.3, and there are a boatload of patch notes to go over here. I'm gonna do my best to keep this video quick. We're just gonna breeze through all of these. Let's go ahead and get it started here with some of the major fixes. They said they fixed an issue where the game would crash under certain conditions. They don't specify what conditions, but it's been fixed. They also say they fixed an issue where if another player's PAL or base PAL had health 30% or less, it could be captured by using a sphere. So if you were losing your PALs that were at your base, it was possibly because of this bug, which has now been fixed. Let me know down in the comments if this has happened to you. Oh man, and our Anubis cheese and possibly some other cheeses might have gotten fixed here. They say that they have fixed an issue where enemy PALs would get stuck in walls due to charge attacks. I feel like this is mostly with like Anubis is the main PAL that I can see having and had this problem. I actually made a video a couple days ago talking about how easy it was to cheese Anubis, but we got a big fix coming in here. They say they implemented the first fix for an issue where the game would always crash and save data would be corrupted when a guild's total number of PALs captured reached around 7,000. However, save data that has already been in this state prior to this update will still be unable to load. Moving on to some key configuration changes, they've added support for mouse side keys and numeric keypad and keyboard configurations, and there's been some further improvements that are currently planned, such as support for interact key configuration. That would be great. F to interact is not what not the norm for me, though I'm not playing on mouse and keyboard. Moving on to some player issues, they've fixed an issue where players on dedicated servers and co-op online were receiving damage twice. They say specifications have been changed so that you can move at extremely low speed even when you have exceeded the weight limit. That's nice. Players will no longer pass through walls when dismounting. I got stuck in a dungeon doing that. That's a nice fix. They've also fixed an issue where capture power strengthened by Liftmonk's effigies was reset using the memory reset drugs, so that's nice. That's no longer an issue. They fixed an issue where armor could be equipped in the wrong slot, and I haven't seen that yet. And finally, they've adjusted camera positions of several PALs to make it easier to see while you are mounted. Moving on to some base-specific issues, they say that specifications have been changed so that PALs who are manually assigned to a breeding farm will not become hungry and their manual assignments will not be removed. The key to lift PALs has been changed from F to V and on the gamepad from X to Y in order to prevent accidents. That is nice. They've reduced the speed and range of fire spreading on the wooden buildings. I just realized that this happens yesterday, actually. They fixed an issue where manual work assignments could not be set at all under certain circumstances. They fixed an issue where extremely high-level Relaxaurus would attack the base during raids. And they've added several measures to prevent base PALs from getting stuck. They fixed an issue where PALs would get stuck while transporting items and would drop them on the spot. I have had so many PALs stuck on some farms lately. Let me know if this has been happening to you. They fixed an issue where PALs at the base would continue to cut down trees that were already cut. They fixed an issue where PALs at the base were on the verge of death due to unexplained falling damage. Some of the bugs here. They fixed an issue where PALs at the base would float under some conditions. They fixed an issue where if a farm was built on the second floor or above, work PALs would be unable to move on the floors below. Okay, moving on to other. They've corrected some incorrect text. Measures have been added to prevent cheating and stealing other players' PALs, and many other minor fixes such as the addition of a UI key guide. So this is the biggest patch to date. There's definitely a lot of fixes coming on in here. Let me know what you guys feel about these down in the comment. For me, it's nice to see, but at the same time, we really need to see some server stability fixes, a possible statement in regards to all of the hackers on servers, possible wipes even happening because of this problem. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the video I made talking about all of the hackers and the problem that is happening on official servers right now. It is absolutely out of hand. But that's all of the patch notes that I have to go over in this video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.